Hey America, it's Based Liberal here. I've I've been drowning. I've been looking at a lot of depressing, real depressing, deeply dark stuff about concerning the current nightmare state of America. As everyone knows, unless you've been asleep for the past week or so, we have a new president. It's not Bernie Sanders and it's not Hillary Clinton. I'm beginning to think that there's no way to undo the carnage, undo the wound that had been dealt to America by white supremacists rigging the election through propaganda means and dissemination of faulty information that poisoned the minds of the youth, and most importantly white women who came out in droves to vote against their own interests. Unbelievably, the Dawn got 33% of the black vote, if you can believe that, and some Latinos and some Latinxes actually came out too to vote for the Trump, the worst threat to civil liberties and human rights that we've ever seen in the history of America. I don't want to just get you down. I want to provide some solutions. One is to not feed into the negativity. That's just what they want. They want you to cry yourself to sleep every single night and be depressed and just eat tons of calories and just self-destruct. That's what they want. They want you to turn in on yourself and abuse yourself and not improve at all. And that's the opposite of my message. I think we as progressives, we need to improve. We need to fight for what's right on behalf of everyone that can't fight for themselves. Disabled people, mentally deficient people. I'm not talking about conservatives. I'm talking about people with actual mental disorders who need allies. Asperger people, autistic people. What does a Trump presidency mean to me? Well, it's a repudiation of everything this country stands for one. You don't want to get rid of all the immigrants? It's a nation of immigrants, pal. It's written into the constitutional code. You want to get rid of LGBTQ? Well, it's about freedom. It's about liberty. It's about rights. It's about everyone created equal, not separate, not one on top of the other, oppressing the other, which is what, the Nazis did, and continuing now into the American elections. So I want to tell everyone, let's improve. I never considered myself a violent radical up until last Tuesday. I honestly thought that Bernie was going to make it even after the DNC rigging of the election, the primaries. I thought he could come back. I thought people had enough sense. The Democratic Party is the party of sense and clear thinking, and to let this happen it falls squarely on some people's shoulders who need to be held accountable for it. But afterwards, for the most part, I came around. Hillary Clinton was the progressive choice. She was our horse in the race. She was the candidate for the people, by the people, and she was bypassed by, I want to call them the alt-right, the white supremacists that took over the internet with their cartoon frogs that are now, as you just go to the SPLC website, it's a hate symbol now, Pepe. It's disgusting that how in the current year of 2016 people can take over the minds of the masses. What we need to do is improve. What we need to do is take to the streets, as we have done, which is a completely legitimate and a appropriate response to what has happened in the past 2 weeks. The disgusting behavior of conservatives and Republicans and police officers who are acting out their fascistic power fantasies as we speak against people of POC and LGBTQ communities and also asexuals. Recognize. So let's. So for one, I'm gonna go down a list for solutions to fight back the tyranny. One, let's get in shape. Start running. Run every single day. Doesn't matter, rain or shine. Preferably right in the morning. Get out there. Wear your safety pins to let people know that you are in fact safe and they can come to you in times of harassment, which we're going to see a lot of these days, and we're going to have to actually defend ourselves against these people. Learn martial arts, Krav Maga, the Israeli martial arts fighting techniques. You know, go to the Israeli military website. They have tutorials and videos that you can learn to take these people down. Okay, they're gonna want us to lower ourselves to their level and use firearms. They want us to use guns against them, and they would just love it if we did. But we're not going to, because we are better than that. We are the principled party. We are Democrats. We're not Republicans. We don't deal death. We deal love. We're not into hate, and therefore we don't do guns. Okay, so let's improve our diets. I recommend an all vegetarian diet, and if you can, go to vegan. Be a vegan. Work out. Okay. Listen, I don't want to be the one advocating violence, but I don't see too much in the way of solutions out there. Besides, and what I'm saying is, let's just leave it as an option. Okay, let's not rule it out. Okay, we're the peace party, but we got to be safe, and we got to overthrow the government at some point, violently if need be. So Democrats, progressives, stay strong. This is a based liberal, and choose